Hey monkeys, how you doing? Damian Keys here. Right, this is a big one. I want to do something new, and in fact I've been trying to make this video for the last sort of half an hour. Then I needed to kind of have a think about how I'm going to phrase this, and in doing so, Morgan's left the camera running, and we feel like we've got all of the stuff in the discussion that we just had. So we're going to do something different. Morgan's going to edit something together, which I'd like you to see. I feel like we are at the end of a chapter with social media, and we're just opening the door to a brand new chapter. And I think what you do next defines your social media and how you are going to achieve the targets you are setting out. Because right now, there's a lot of people who are lost with their social media because Facebook has taken away all of the organic reach. What is it that we're going to do about this to actually get ahead of the game? So have a look at this, see what you think, hope it helps. So here's where we're at. I want to do a video on the next stage for social media. In fact, I don't want to talk too much about music industry because I feel this fits in general across the board of all social media. I feel like we've had a section of where social media is at, and I feel like we are starting a new section, and that is effectively the demise of the organic reach of Facebook. And Facebook is such a massive thing, or has been such a massive thing, that we've all become masters of Facebook, and everyone is now the expert in Facebook. And before that, you had to actually be a marketer. You had to really understand marketing and consumption and advertising. And then Facebook made it really easy for everybody. And that made this noise, and everyone's been banging on about noise for forever, and how it's really hard to get through now because everyone's on it and it's noise, 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 noise. So Facebook has listened, it's taken away all the reach, and now, in order to actually get through, it's hard. So all the noise is gone, and everyone's bitching and moaning about it, and going, well, it's shit. So, well, you've asked for that. We've been asking for less noise for ages. So you've given us less noise, and now everyone wants to move away from it. Totally fine. But everybody wants to move to Instagram, and Instagram is now the noise. So everyone's gone away from the non-noise into the noise. And I just don't see, whilst everyone's bitching and moaning about Facebook, I don't see anyone actually marketing. What I actually see is loads of complaining, loads of prophecies about what will happen with Facebook and why it's happened, and watching the news. Meanwhile, everyone's forgotten to do the thing, which is to get their stuff heard. And whether you're a marketer or not, if you're an artist, if in any way, if you're a business, if you're a creative, even if you're a songwriter and you hate marketing, you've still got one thing you want to do, which is you want to get your music heard, or you want to get your art seen. So you've got to get the reach out there. And at the moment, people have stopped doing that. And so what they've done is they've gone across to Instagram. I just don't see Instagram as the answer solely. What I do see is I see Instagram as a brilliant marketing tool, but it's not the same as Facebook. So I'm seeing loads of people going, well, we'll go across to Instagram. When they go across to Instagram, they're taking pictures of themselves. And that's not the same as advertising. It's a part of it. Yeah. But like if you look at your stuff, you've got YouTube, Instagram, you don't really do Facebook, don't have a website. So right now, people are seeing you on Instagram and they're going, oh, this is Morgan and he's cool, who's this? Where do they go? Like, they haven't got you saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm trying to achieve. You can do that on Instagram, but nobody is, because it's harder. And then no one's pushing people to the place that they want to be. So at least when you had a website, you could say, this is the website, this has got everything you need. This has got all the news, it's got the tour dates, you can buy tickets, it's got videos, it's got pictures, it's got the story, everything's in one place. Now with Instagram, what happens is it's mostly pictures. You've got the story, which is more of a kind of general 10-second bloggy thing. Instagram TV is bullshit. No one's using it. The only people who are actually using Instagram TV are marketers telling everybody why they should be on Instagram TV. Meanwhile, as a consumer, I don't know anybody who actually wants to use it. So it might take off, and everyone's predicting it's going to be the next big thing. But right now, what's the point in marketing on it just solely on that yet, when YouTube is the same thing, which has been established, and people are using it, people are on it, and the consumer isn't on Instagram TV. So I'm struggling at the moment with everyone's telling me, everyone's a Facebook expert, and everyone's telling me about the demise of Facebook, and they're telling me about all the things the reasons why, but I'm not seeing anyone actually doing any advertising or marketing. Nobody wants to spend any money on advertising. Everybody wants stuff for free, and everybody wants to just put their stuff out there and be seen by everybody. Meanwhile, we don't have that tool. There isn't one out there. So until that's developed, what we've got to do is we've got to go back to survival of the fittest. It used to be everyone puts stuff out there and everyone's stuff gets seen. Nowadays, that's gone, so everyone gets to put their stuff out there, but very, very few people see it. So in which case, you've got to actually start looking at where you put your efforts into getting seen. And you've got so many different platforms with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and a bunch of others, Twitter, you can keep going. In order to put all of your time and effort into it, you're scratching the surface of all of them. It's one thing to build a personal brand, but to actually build the whole thing without Facebook, everyone's lost. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing everyone being lost. I'm seeing what's happened over the last 5 years is there was this kind of there was this universe of social media with Facebook being in the heart of it, because Facebook could take anything, a picture, a small tweet, a text, a link from somewhere else, a video, put all into Facebook, and then everything else was these kind of solar systems of other platforms around it. And if you take Facebook out and there isn't that big thing in the middle, what I'm seeing is everyone being lost. So now everyone's putting pictures on Instagram, which is fine, but I'm not seeing how that's going to sell tickets to a gig. I'm not seeing how that is going to sell a load of EPs or a load of records or a load of singles. I see then you've got things like YouTube, which for me is the most underutilized platform, but nobody wants to use it for two reasons. Number one, it's hard. To actually make a video every day is really, really hard to do it properly. And even if you do that, nobody's got the patience to wait for 3 years so the numbers are really, really with you. And YouTube algorithm has opened the door so you're actually getting more and more people by the day. So they want this instant gratification, and it just isn't out there. So everyone's panicking and not knowing what to do. And instead of actually doing marketing, they're just being angry against Facebook. That's what I'm seeing. So what I want to do is I want to make a new playlist. I like all the stuff we've been doing, but I feel like there's now a purpose to have a new playlist, which is everyone's lost. Everyone keeps telling me what they're doing with their social media, but when I look at it, I'm going, it doesn't work. You're not, for you, I don't want to sound harsh, but every single day someone goes, yeah, it doesn't work for me, but I'm doing this. And then I go into their stuff and I'm looking at it and going, but it's not working. It's not working the same way as what you had with Facebook. So what we need is people need help. People aren't marketers. They've had a free, easy ride with Facebook for a long time. And I think what we need to do is we need to say, from a marketing and branding point of view, here are a bunch of quick wins that you can do every day so that the noise is gone, but you can either get over the noise or you can steer it and actually get people into a community that you can build that can see your entire story, utilizing the platforms that will help you with organic reach and potentially just saying, look, you do need to spend a bit of money whether you like it or not, depending on what your targets and what your targets that you want to achieve are. If we can do that, I think we'll have such a great playlist that will last for the next couple of years, because I feel like we've just closed a chapter on social media chapter, and we've got now opening the door to the next social media chapter. And it's not starting with a new social media platform like we had with MySpace and Facebook. It's opening the door to a lot less organic reach, and so now it's more about if you are actually good at marketing, if you can actually, it goes back to the people who really know what they're doing, they're the people who are going to get through, because everyone's had a bit of an easy ride on Facebook. So that's what I want to do. I want to basically make this playlist of videos that can actually help people with their social media, rather than talking about band stuff and musician stuff. At the moment, the thing I see people most lost with is how they're going to navigate social media in 2018 now that Facebook has actually taken away all of its reach.